begrüßen Sie mit einem lauten Applaus Lexie Griffiths.
Thank you, thank you. Can you hear me? Can you put your Hände hoch, wenn du mich hören kannst? Yeah, fantastic. Who is Deutsch here? Wer ist hier Deutsch? Aha. Wer ist Englisch? Alles klar. Ich mache es in einer Mischung von Deutsch und Englisch. Ist das okay? Ja? Ja. Und es ist viel Bilder, so es ist kein Problem. So, ich spreche Dinglish. Wer hat hier ein EMS Studio? Was ist er? Aha. Wer trainiert mit EMS? Okay. Wer trainiert mit einem anderen Gerät? Ich habe es schon gesehen. Gut. Ihr seid alle herzlich willkommen. Und wie gesagt, das ist ein richtiger Trend mit dieses Emotionale Intelligenz im Moment. Und ich arbeite durch die Welt und ich habe auch konkret gesehen, wenn die Führer und die Teams, when they use emotional intelligence, ich bin mit einer großen Firma im Moment und die Sales sind 60% gesteigert. So it will help your sales. Und heute, ich bin herum, ich habe geguckt, unglaubliche Equipment, unbelievable machines, everywhere. Aber by one machine, I stopped. It was a Laufbahn, it was a treadmill, like a million other treadmills, but that came alive. Hat es ganz anders gemacht. War proaktiv. War zu der Leute gegangen. He included him. He was fun, aber war auch durchtrainiert. And that's the secret sauce. Okay? You have to have people who love people. Du musst Leute haben, die lieben Leute. Sonst ist es egal, welches Produkt du hast. So let's go. This is a sizzle. So this is how to lift you from where you are now, vielleicht 1% Steigerung. The difference between the other ones and you. Okay, was ist dieses Unterschied? Und das habe ich heute gesehen, auf dieser Laufbahn. It was the whole thing. It was a 5-star sizzle. He connected with people. People were smiling. It was the only time I took a video. And was mache ich mit diesem Video? What do I do with this video? Social media. Yeah, natürlich social media. So I'm looking for die Differenz sind, dieses Unterschied machen. Sonst, we have a million machines. How can you do this with AMS? And this is a secret sauce. Ich weiß, ihr habt fantastische Produkte. I've been on it, I felt it, I love it. Und vor ein paar Wochen, das würde schön sein. But when the trainer doesn't connect with me, doesn't love me, I won't come back. Und das ist Erforschung, ein Ergebnis von Köln Universität, dass die Nummer 1, that the number 1 with Kunden is when they are having fun and enjoying it, not results. Shock horror. Results is the first thing. Okay? Sie wollen kommen, weil sie möchten abnehmen, sie möchten diese Feeling. Aber wenn es dann keinen Spaß macht and they don't like the trainer, they leave. And that's why we have so much fluctuation. So denk an deine trainers. Are you doing this? Are you adding the secret sauce? Let's see. So how do we do this? And this is why it's so important. The product is 20%. The data, the IQ, the technology. Ich habe auch ein Team von Presenters. 20%. Was der Unterschied macht, is emotional intelligence. Okay? And we know that now. That's how you can make the difference. Und es gibt eine große Kette in England. Sie machen jetzt in jedem Club one person, no fitness trainer, one person that just gives the emotional intelligence. They have found the missing link. Und wenn du jemand hast, wie auf dieser Laufbahn heute, dass diese beide Sachen kann, ohne Know-how, it would be a Katastrophe auf der Maschine, oder? Wir müssen zuerst Know-how haben. Aber dann ist this, is a secret sauce. Well, here. 2 parts. Holmes Place. Personal Intelligence. So, wenn ich Workshops machen und so weiter, zuerst, it fängt mit euch an. Who are your people? Do they know how they tick? What sort of personality are they? When they know that, do they know how other people tick? Or are they doing the same thing, machen sie dieselbe Sache mit jeder Kunden? And that is also the secret sauce. Do they have one message that's meeting all? And this is what it is. EQ is the ability, is the expertise, dich zu verstehen selbst und dann wie andere Leute. Wer hat hier heute ein Team? Wer führt ein Team? Ja. Wer hat Millennials auf the team? Who has millennials? Yeah? Yeah, okay. You are a millennial. Very different. Okay, very different. So you have to know how millennials, baby boomers generations tick. And so do the personal trainers. Sonst vergiss es. You can't do it. And this is the last research. The emotional experience is much more, viel wichtiger as the product. Product is the Anfang, but then it's the experience you feel, the sizzle. So this was my thoughts. This was meine Gedanken über EMS. This was going through my brains for the last 7-8 years. Because I'm known in the fitness scene und Stefan hat gesagt und jemand anderer hat gesagt, EMS, try it. It hurts. Es tut weh. It's electric. No way. No way will I go there. And this is what you are up against. Besonders Frauen von meiner Alter. Yeah. We are scared shitless of EMS. Okay? So how do we get them? And I was speaking to 3 entrepreneurs from Sweden just now, and I said, have you tried EMS? I said, nah, not in Sweden. And then I started to talk about my experience, and they went, this is pretty good. I'm liking this. It wasn't the machine, it was my experience. Es war meine Erfahrung auf der Maschine, and I sizzled them. And now probably they will take it to Sweden. And this is how you do it with your customers. Okay? So this was my Gedanken. Do you have customers? Die denken so? Do you have customers like this? Yeah. At first, sonst würden wir jeder kriegen, yeah? So there must be something here. So you have to reach them. And how do you reach them? You talk passionately. And I was in a seminar with Jens, weil sie möchte, dass ich Consultant bin für EMS, über diese Kommunikation. And he said one thing. And that one thing I thought, that's it. EMS is for mich. Okay, you are looking at me. I'm a group exerciser instructor. I love music. EMS, no music, but I can wear headphones. I'm a baby boomer. Okay, I'm getting on a bit. What do you think, if you were selling EMS to me, what would you say to me that I would say, wow, I want to have some of that? What would your personal trainers say to me and say, this is for me? Okay, anybody answer? Fantastic. We have no mic. I can repeat the question.
If you are a busy person, you can tell you spend not so much time like in
Fantastic. So, what's your name, please? Ben. Where are you from? Berlin. I love Berlin. Come to you next time. So Ben hat gesagt, maybe you don't have much time. I'm Rentnerin. Okay, I have a lot of time, but it could be grandchildren, the whole thing. You only had to stay 20 minutes. Nicht schlecht. Okay, something else. Think about my Körper. What can I do with AMS that I can't do with other things? You are all AMS, yeah? So what is it? What is it? Anybody know? Yeah.
You stay young. You can keep exercising.
Okay, come on. Yeah.
Stay young.
Okay.
Test. Stay young.
Stay young. Yeah. We are different now. We are perennials. We want to stay young. Okay? But there's one thing that I can't do now that I know will change my body. And I don't want to do it. I'm scared. What is it? Do you know? Oh, this is interesting. Have you heard of HIT? Who has heard of HIT training? Wer weiß, was HIT und so weiter ist? Okay. Das will ich nicht. And we know that HIT goes to the fast twitch muscles, yes? What does AMS do? Now I have HIT 20 minutes a week and I'm not exhausted. You have given me the solution. Alle meine Kollegen in England möchten fast twitch muscles haben. Okay, they want to have this. And they can't do HIT. You have the perfect solution. So if you don't know, what does my customer want? How can I get to her? It's difficult. Okay, it's difficult. And that's the secret sauce. Asking and listening. Hello, Ricardo. Portugal is in the house. So they have it. They have ssel. Okay, they know what to do. So this is the key. This is the key. And we know it's a customer revolution. They want to have this one-on-one training, which is fantastic for you guys. You're one-on-one, it's private, they've got it. But that's not enough. You have to go deeper. And why you have to go deeper? Ich habe jemanden gestern getroffen. And in a Gespräch mit ihm, he didn't make me feel good. Okay? So he gave me a ssel. So if one of your people don't make me feel good, you're going to give me a ssel and I will never come back. And you need 15 wow experiences to reverse that. Ugh. So this is why it's so important. The machine is eine Sache, but the number one is making people feel good, and then the machine is your byproduct. That's how you do it. Das ist, wie man das macht. And this is what happened yesterday. Ich würde nichts von ihm kaufen. Nothing. And this is good from Starbucks. It's changing the mindset of PTs. It's changing the mindset of your fitness instructors. We are there for the people, and our product is the byproduct. When they can think like that, they have it. And this is the number one. This is the number one Erforschung von Studios auf der Welt. Millionen Leute haben sie gefragt. Was ist der Nummer 1 Sage? Und es ist keine Anerkennung. Die Leute kennen mich nicht. And this is where AMS is so fantastic. You can really get to know that person, that machine. Especially my age. Like this lady said, wie dieses lady here, she said, we want to be young. But suddenly, nobody's paying attention. Niemanden gibt das Aufmerksamkeit. So if you can turn this, you have a very, very good product. So you need people, I can't believe Holmes plays this on. You need people with people skills. And this is what you have to teach your trainers. Do you understand my fears? With Jens in London, I was so scared. Ich hatte so viel Angst, auf diese Maschine zu gehen. Überall war schöne Personal Trainers mit super Körper und ich muss auf die Maschine gehen. Aber he made me feel good. He understood my fear. So do your people know this? Do they know the goals? What do they want? Like she said. But most importantly, do they know how I tick? Can I come here? Yeah. Do they know how I tick? Do they know that I have a son in Australia? Do they know that I have a thing on with Rolling Stones? Do they know that I love rock concerts? Can they go the extra mile with me? Or are they speaking about the technical parts, which would totally turn me off? Ich bin hier und ich habe viele Daten gesehen, ja? Viele PowerPoint-Slides mit vielen Nummern und so weiter. Für meine Persönlichkeit, I'm like, ugh, I hate it. Aber für einige von euch in der Raum, you would love it. You would love it, weil du bist so eine Persönlichkeit. So I don't want to hear about the technical detail because I'm not that sort of personality. Do your trainers know that? Ich bin mit Personal Trainers zusammen und sie haben mich über die kleinen Muskeln gesprochen und was ich tue. Bullshit. Make me smile. That's my personality. Another Kunden, they would want to know all this. But do your trainers know this? Or are they doing the same thing with every person? Then you will lose your customers. Okay? The magic source is emotional intelligence for your team as well. And of course this. Erforschen hat gesagt, Ursa hat eine große Erforschung gemacht, and they've decided fast 40% personal training Kunden are millennials. Okay, are the young ones. Wie viel Geld haben Millennials? We have the money. We have the time. Make us feel good. Because we're the ones that you want, and we will stay longer. Wir werden lange bleiben. But do your PTs know that? Oder möchten sie nur trainieren, Resultate und so weiter? Und das ist auch okay für 3% von den Leuten. It's the other 90%. Yes or no, Ross? Yes. And this is it. Do I like you? Okay. Do I like you? Ich habe gefragt, komm nach vorn, sitz nach vorn. Some of you didn't move. So I'm thinking, oh my God, they really like to be in their comfort zone. Oder they think, oh my God, vielleicht muss ich tanzen. Das kann ich auch verstehen. Ich würde auch da bleiben. Okay? So I didn't make you comfortable. So that's why I came and talked to you and got to know you before the seminar started. What is likability auf Deutsch? Herr John? Likability auf Deutsch? Wenn du jemanden magst, okay? That's the number one selling. I went to EMS because I liked Stefan Müller. I put the EMS uniform on because I liked Jens Vater. Wenn ich die nicht mögen, I wouldn't buy, I wouldn't go near. And to develop dieses Likability zu entwickeln, is emotional intelligence. So wie viele von deinen Trainers lernen das? Oder lernen sie nur the techniques? Wir werden das als ein Teil von the training now. So they will learn it. They will learn it. And of course, playing your strengths. So do they know? This is all the people you have. This is all the different people. Do they know what a commander wants? Right? These are the DISC profiles. Do you know what this type of personality wants? The people who speak like this. Where are you going? What am I doing? What's this all about? What do they want? Tell me. Was wollen Sie? Okay. Okay. They want fast results. Do your PTs know that? Do your trainers know that? This next one speaks very differently, has very different feelings. They don't want that. They have other goals. This next one, analyst, they want data. They want to know exactly what muscle it's hitting. And this one wants to have fun with the machine. So, do they understand this? Otherwise, they will not reach your customers. And this is really important. How much do they love it? Are they going out there? Like this guy on the live band. Have we got people who are out there with EMS, proactive? They're selling the product because they love it and they speak about it. If they don't love it, your customers won't love it. So ask them. Get them to do something like this. Can they do it? Can they sell? And then, of course, it's easy. Through social media, Instagram, Facebook, all these things, they will sell it for you. Your customers. When I go in a club, I come out and I speak about the amazing trainer. I don't speak about the club. I speak about the person I have been training with. And I tell everybody, are your customers bringing you customers? Okay, in my company, we have something called sneezers. Und sie infizieren andere Leute with my product. Wir haben so ein kleines Marketingbudget, es ist unglaublich. Was sie machen das für uns. Because they're infecting. So you want to have a business that love you and are creating customers. Okay? So what do you think, when you listen to this, what is the one thing, what's the one thing du könntest jetzt sofort machen with dein Studio, with yourself, with your team, with your customers? All you need is to be better than yesterday and do one thing to raise the profile. Otherwise, you will have customers, Kunden, die lassen dich, neue Kunden. Es ist immer diese Variation. They come, they go, they come, they go, they come, they go. What are you doing to keep them there? Ich weiß, was ein anderes Land macht mit EMS. They are being very creative. And they're holding on to their customers. They look for the personalities who have emotional intelligence skills. And they are booming, booming. Maybe you had to reflect a little bit on your company and say, machen wir das? Oder are we in EMS Studio und wir machen es so? Auch okay. But if you want to be the world's number one, you have to bring the secret sauce into your company. So my last slide, okay? My last slide. It's not what you say. Es ist nicht, was man sagt. It's not what you do. It's the feeling. Feeling that you are giving people, because the product is great, but the product alone will not behalte deine Kunden. Ja oder nein? Thank you. Okay, yeah, it's true. It's good. So be a little bit creative. Learn more about emotional intelligence. Give it weiter to your team. Are you an emotional intelligence leader? Do you know how your team ticks? Wie weit bist du in dieses Thema? Because this is the number one Thema. Okay. And in Europe Active on Mittwoch, das Buch war nur über dieses Thema. Die Leute merken das jetzt, okay? Weil es gibt Millionen super products. And AMS is a fantastic product. Just add the secret sauce and you will fly. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.